We're not going to do a brisket today. We're going to do a Texas style chicken on the old ugly drum smoker. Stick around. So good, man. That's right, we're going to be doing Texas style chicken on the ugly drum smoker today. It is a little bit windy today, so I do apologize for the wind. Hopefully the mic, the dead cat that I've got tied around the microphone will block all of that good stuff. So let me tell you what I've done before we got to this point. I took my chicken and I shoved it in a bag and I filled it with pickle brine. Sorry about the construction noise. There is a new home being built right behind me. I need out of here. There's too many people. So we're going to get it out of the package. I'm going to get it laid out. I'm going to show you how I spatchcock it, and then we're going to throw some LoneStarBQ flavor down on it. Oh, that's what WAP stands for, wet poultry. All right. So we're looking at this chicken, and we have the breast right here. And usually what I do is I'll take and I'll just cut down the middle. But I'm not going to spatchcock it that way this time. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to cut the skin down the middle, and then we'll skin it back just a hair from there, and I'll show you why. Make your initial line, and then I take the skin back from here. Now, I know for competition, you would separate the skin and get pretty aggressive with taking all of the fat out. But we're not doing a competition. This is just a backyard cook. So all I'm going to do is take these big pieces of readily available fat off because I know it's not going to taste good. And then we're going to layer it with some flavors. Alright. And also, I always cut these wingtips off. Because I've never heard of anybody eating them, and they always burn, always. And so I just cut them off, just get them out of the way. Remember, this is backyard cooking. Clean hand, dirty hand. So we're going to start our layer with our LoneStarBQ GBP dust, and I'm just going to throw a light layer all the way around this chicken so that it can start getting a little tacky and it'll hold our rub that's going to go on afterwards a little better. This is super fine dust, and so it works really good as kind of a binder. Because it dissolves and gets tacky really fast. Just do a light coat. Light coat. We do layers of light coats, just like paint, right? Layers of light coats is a better product. This isn't like a brisket. This isn't some huge, massive slab of meat. You can definitely over-season chicken. So we're going to let that get nice and tacky, and you can see it's already starting to pull moisture out. Alright, so let's hit it. I always do bottom side first. Give it a little shake. Hit it with some LoneStarBQ SPG+Plus. Alright, we're going to flip her over. We're going to hit her again. The wind is blowing, so it makes it hard to get a good even layer here, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work, right? Okay. Alright, so that looks really good. Alright, now for color only, I'm going to do a light dust of paprika on the top side. Okay, just a light dust. Nothing crazy or big or anything like that. Make sure that that lays flat. I'm gonna touch this quarter up real fast before I do that. Okay. And by the way, the whole time I've got the grill going, it's up to temperature, and there's a little bit of cherry wood in there. So the light cover of paprika, literally just for color, and pat that nice and even. I know this is backyard, but it's still got to look appealing to me in the backyard. So let's go ahead and check on the grill and go from there. So our grill's nice and warm. These spices have set in for about a minute, maybe two, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this chicken down on the grill. Make sure she's nice and flat and get her covered up. Take a nap. 45 minutes, and I think we're gonna open this up. Check this chicken. You all right over there? Oh, that was a treat just for y'all. We're gonna open this up and check this chicken out. Holy moly, look how beautiful she looks. Now I know she's only gonna be about halfway finished, so I wanna make sure that I get some oil sprayed down on her and keep her nice and moist. Here in the next 10-15 minutes, I'll probably come out here and I will wrap the drums with a little bit of foil, keep those knuckles from burning, and the same with the wings, and just to make sure that it doesn't turn too black or anything like that, so it's not unsavory to the eye. But other than that, this whole thing looks amazing. It smells amazing. The cherry wood is doing its job, and I think this is going to be absolutely delicious. We'll see you in about 30 minutes. This has been on for about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more, sitting at 300, 325, and so it is time to probe it, see where our internal temperature's at. I'm looking for it to be right around 160 at the breast, and if it's that much at the breast, I know for a fact the thigh's done, because that always cooks faster. 158. So 160 is where I want to be. 158 is close enough. It's running clear out of there. So I'm going to scoop it up and glaze it. Stick it back on here for about 10 more minutes. Remember, when we glaze it, we want our sauce to be at least room temperature. And here's how I like to do it. I like to use 2 parts sauce, half part butter, half part water. Okay, so you use 4 times as much sauce as you do water and butter. All right, so 2 parts sauce, half part water, half part butter. Mix it together, warm it up, makes it a little more runny, and it's able to spread out and smooth out all over that chicken. So I'm going to set the camera up, I'm going to scoop this bad boy off, we're going to get it glazed and put it back on there so that glaze sets in. And it looks so amazing already. See, that consistency is very, very loose. So let's go ahead and get this on our chicken. Alright, now that she's nice and covered, we'll do it like that, and we'll stick her back on there and cover her back up, and I'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. Pull her off and let her rest. Alright guys, so it's been sitting in there about 10-15 minutes, letting that glaze really set in. I'm going to pull it off and throw it on the table, and we're going to test it. I don't know if the camera's doing that justice, but that looks absolutely spectacular. Man, that looks so good. I'm going to run and go grab a knife and a fork while I let this just sit for a little while and rest, and tent over until I return. Alright, so we pulled our tent off. This has been resting for a minute or two, and man, it looks so good. I gotta try it out. I think I'm just gonna go for a wing again. Wing will always be my favorite part to eat. I don't know if y'all know how to eat a wing properly, but you get that knuckle off. It's still hot. You bite down, pull that meat right off the bone. The layers of flavor, so good. Man, dynamite. Absolute dynamite. I love this backyard chicken. If you like this, make sure you like, you comment down below. Let me know how you like to see your chicken made and how you'd like to see me make it. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell if you haven't already. We'd sure appreciate it.